Hi guys, welcome back to 100 Games of Summer with me, AmeerMortal. Now we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which is an interesting narrative-driven game.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
So you go around the house kind of
For the first time in years.
Puzzle solving and kind of trying to piece together the whole story. So it's heavily narrative-driven. Very cool experience.
I felt like I was home.
Obviously you can see the text appearing in mid-air as you go around. Some of the objects are interactive.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Environmental storytelling as well. And literal storytelling.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
It's very well written.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
All those paint pictures and it's amazing. The detail's incredible. The world design is very, very cool.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
You uncover the mystery of a family. Ah, this was the window.
Great-grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Creepy.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
It's very cool.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Because I played Resident Evil 7, I can feel like at any minute
the table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Me. This is not that kind of game.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Very cool. So let's now go upstairs. Interesting things tend to happen upstairs. As a rule, a general rule.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, peepholes, and then the text actually goes to the peephole. That's cool. Yeah, this is weird.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That is very, very weird. 11 years.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. 2010. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Portrait. Just catch my eye, it actually is interactive.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
My name, Odin.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
There's some stuff going on in this family.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
That'll be something I'll come back to, I'm sure.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, wish she was famous. So. That tends to happen with fame. Jesus, what's that?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It's not how I would do the interior decoration of my house, but it's interesting.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Open the book. Yay! 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Obviously a classic.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Very cool. So, oh, you have to actually turn the pages with the controls as well.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Wow, okay. This is getting creepier and creepier by the minute. Stained glass window. It's the weirdest
From the
house.
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, but are they like disturbed paintings that he's been
Reading
doing when he's
this,
been locked
maybe it
somewhere?
sounds like I had a plan.
Ooh,
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
neither do I. Oh, it's like a little bedroom. With a hideous creature.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I just have a feeling something's going to jump out and eat my face. But I don't think it's that kind of game. So.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
That is so weird. The other people. Oh, she's okay. That's it.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Weird. Weird.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Feels a bit like that to me. It's the bed. They deal with the bed. What can we find here, folks?
Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
All the images of people are like gravestones. They've got like their years of life on them.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary,
That's cool.
I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I
Weird.
was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Huh. This is cool. This is like going back in time.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
And I'm playing Molly. She ate the gerbil food. Because she probably isn't getting fed by this weird
Mom,
family.
can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
So you lock your daughter in a room. That is just a weird ass thing to do. Creepy person. How do I get out? Help. Goldfish. Huh. I thought about something.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Christopher's like, don't eat me! Okay. Climb out the window, climb out the window. What's this?
I kept eating and eating.
You're gonna eat toothpaste? Dude. It's not the most appetizing thing in the world. Okay, here
I
we go.
ate a lot of things that night.
No, don't eat those. That's Holly. That was not a good idea. You're gonna die. Or you're gonna get poisoned.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh shit, this kid's gonna fall.
And suddenly,
Whoa!
I was a cat.
Nice! I'm a cat. That's cool. I heard there were like transformations or something in this game, like you transformed into things. How do you jump? Oh, shit. Ah, okay, I did it.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird is really scared.
That is cool. I'm following this bird. Jump up here. Or over here. Further along here. Can climb up the tree. A little bit of a puzzle here. How do I get? Whoa, okay, did it?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Yeah, you're locking your daughter in her bedroom. Not cool. Not cool. And she's now fallen out of the window and become a cat, so there's a lesson for everyone. Do not lock your children in their bedrooms. Can I go in? Where can I go now? Can I go along the gutter? Yes. And then can I jump to a tree? Or onto there? Yes. Yes. Oh! I made it. Right. Where are you going? Nice. Follow this bird along.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh! This is cool. 1 second. Can I go there? Yes! I'm on the floor. And the bird's
I
up
could
here.
tell she was getting really tired.
Pigs. Sheep. No, pigs. The pigs, the pigs. Okay, I'm a cat. And the bird went over here. It must be go all
Now
the way
I
up
was
the
up
tree.
in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
This is crazy. It's from the viewpoint of a cat.
I gobbled her up.
Whoa! Ah!
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Cool.
First, all I heard was the wind.
This is
Then I
cool.
heard little teeth
Moving from
nibbling
like
the grass.
beast to beast. This is quite an interesting perspective to have on a narrative. This reminds me of a couple of books I read when I was growing up, actually.
Rabbits.
For some reason, it's not the same narrative style, but it reminds me of The Little Prince. It's cool. It's just interesting. Original perspective on things. I think that's why it's reminding me of that, because it's about perspective. And the perspective of being an adult, perspective of being a child. Very, very cool. I'm assuming I'm going to hunt this thing. Ooh, nasty.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Those sound effects were quite
Then I flew off to
on the
find
graphic
something
side.
bigger.
This is cool. Amazing. Really, really weird and interesting. This is all part of a series that I'm doing called
I'm on a
100
rabbit.
Games. 100 Games of Summer, where I'm playing through 100 games from my collection. Anything from Spider-Man to Red Dead Redemption 2 to things like this, the more independently developed games like What Remains of Edith Finch, Hoholcomb, etc. Lots of cool games, so please join me for my streams. you won't regret it because there's some cool stuff and a big variety. All to celebrate the PS4, my favourite console, on my PS4 Pro. So, join me next time for another game, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.